Hey folks, Todd Derry here. TD's Fat to Fit, your free online strength and conditioning coach in your pocket. Disclaimer time, I'm not a doctor. But that does remind me of, what's that song? What's that rap song? Cops be pulling up like passing out drugs. Nah. I'm a rap star. No, I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Seriously, I'm a bodybuilder, not a doctor. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. If you want true advice, go to your doctor or, even better, your functional medicine practitioner. This is going to be my ability to educate and talk about what has worked for me in my personal life and the clients that I've worked with. And many people help lose a significant amount of weight. And with that said, I'm going to start with a question that I get quite often is, how do I lose a ton of weight? How do I lose a lot of weight? Like 100 pounds. Where do I start? And I've got a lot of experience with myself in this subject. And basically is, in my world, is to go to the extreme, is how do I see my abs? This shy, recluse muscle that likes to hibernate more so than show off. To finally get the godlike state of saying, I can see my abs. Am I a god? I can't walk on water. Come on now. However, Google says, if you can see your abs, you're 1 in 25,000 people. That's not many. I think they also say you're more likely to be a millionaire. Like, there's 9% of the population in the U.S. that are millionaires. Does that mean I'm a millionaire? No. Anyways, let me get back to the story. A little bit about myself. I've been in the industry for about 35 years. I've helped coach pro bodybuilders, amateur bodybuilders, strength athletes, physique competitors, anybody from even a teenager all the way up to 75 years young, female, males, doesn't matter. I've helped a lot of people lose a lot of weight. And in doing so, I've also had the accomplishment of being an IFBB Physique America judge, a chairman of the New England district, promoter. I've been in this industry for quite a while. And to go back to my own personal story, I found myself over 320 pounds at the age of like 40, 41. I was fat, very round. But my problem was knowledge made me complacent, because I thought, someday I'm going to flip that switch, get back in shape. And that's what drives me crazy, is the gurus and the knowledgeable people out there, the influencers said, oh, calories in, calories out. Just burn more than you take in and you'll lose fat. Do it that way and anybody gets in shape. The law of thermodynamics. If I hear this one more time, my head's going to explode. The problem is that it didn't take 20 years to gain 100 pounds. It takes a while. And your system breaks, literally. Your metabolism breaks. Mitochondrial dysfunction, hormonal dysregulation, there's all these complex things that happen over that period of time. And when you go to just use the law of thermodynamics, it doesn't work anymore. They say, okay, in an analogy of a truck, like a big rig, fuel truck, let's say, driving down the road. And the fuel in the truck and the trailer is the fat reserves. Like in my world, I was fat, that's the fuel. Because all it is excess fuel, right? So you're driving down the road and that's what they say. Push down that pedal and work as hard as you can, just don't eat as much and you'll lose that fat. What they don't tell you is that that big rig is running on 2 cylinders and the transmission's busted. And you have to pull over at every gas station to refuel. It's a never-ending cycle. It just doesn't work. And trust me, I'm a testament to that. Because when I was this heavy, I was working out like an animal. Cardio, working out, doing more cardio, and I was getting fatter by the day. Oh, I was big. And something had to give. So I went back to the drawing board, did a lot of research, as I always do. I'm an extremist on everything. And I found, well, being 40 years old, my system was broken. And it didn't work like a normal athlete did anymore. You know, if you're 25 and you're in decent shape, sure, burn more than you take in, it'll work. But not if you're 40 or 50 years old and you've got 50 to 100 pounds to lose. You've got a lot more issues than walking on that treadmill. Oh, the amount of people that I see running and walking on the treadmill and doing cardio. It's just like I want to walk up to them and be like, stop the craziness. It doesn't work. And I'm a testament to that. It doesn't work. So what I'm getting at is the fact is that you got to fix your system. You can't outwork your metabolism. And by doing so, you need to eliminate carbohydrates, sugars, and complex carbs. One are the same. Everybody's like, no, complex carbs are good. Bread and pasta and rice and potatoes. No, it's the same thing. Birthday cake or ice cream is the exact same thing as bread. It's just location. The mouth has, or your gut has an amylase enzyme. It breaks down the bread to be a slow drip sugar in the system. And that feeds your body energy that it doesn't need because you've got the 50 or 100 pounds of excess fat on you that you don't need excess energy. So you need to retrain your body to burn that fuel off. And you need to fix your system before you can do that. So back to that law of thermodynamics, you have to fix the engine. How do you do that? Stop eating carbs, stop eating sugars. Start working out, doing weight-bearing exercise. Because what is that? That's basically, revamping your engine to make your mitochondrial health better because you need more fuel to burn for that muscle to be rehabilitated. And you're burning and building more muscle, which needs more fuel. So the bigger engines you have, the more engines you put in that truck, the more it needs fuel to consume to survive. So you finally burn that fuel off by adding more muscle, not by doing cardio. Cardio is fine. You want to do it, have a blast. But don't expect any huge results. Diet first. Weight-bearing exercise. Cardio is last. Cardio is great. But put those in that piece, in that strategy, and you'll see things start to happen. And in my own world, like I said, I was 320 pounds. It took me about 14 months to lose that 120 pounds, 118 to be exact, because I actually stepped on stage at 202 pounds. I was in shape. My problem was excess skin. I had like wrinkles at my lower abs. Like, oh my God, I had wrinkles now, but at least I wasn't fat anymore. And my problem was COVID happened, and then all the gyms closed, so I get fat again. But I knew what to do, and I lost the weight in 4 or 5 months. I didn't have to lose 100 pounds this time, but it did come off, thankfully. So anyone can achieve the body of their dreams. And if you had told me at 25 or 20 years old, when you're 50 or almost 50, you're going to have the best body of your life, stronger, bigger, in better shape than you've ever been, I would have laughed at you. But it's true. 100% true. I'm in better shape. I feel better. I'm healthier than I've ever been. And the point is that you've got to fix your system. Get a blood test. Make sure your hormones are in good levels. Your D3 is in good levels. Your mitochondria is in good health. Work out more, weight-bearing exercise, I should say, and eliminate carbohydrates. Do not eat carbs, starch, bread, sugar, any sorts, beer, alcohol. Get rid of alcohol. I know this is difficult and you have to sacrifice for a while, but it's amazing how fast the body can rebound and fix your system. And if you do so, it's amazing how good you feel. And when you feel good, the days you don't, you really appreciate how well you can feel when you're on a good diet. And my principle was stop eating, like I said, carbohydrates, but what could I eat? Any kind of protein, eggs, meat, chicken, pork. We'll eat tons of ham, cheese. In my case, I can eat cheese, thank God. For those that are lactose intolerant, too bad. But I eat about 50% protein, 50% fat. I don't count calories. I don't count macros. If it's real food, I eat it. If it comes in a box or a bag, chances are I'm not going to eat it. And that's my that's how to win this strategy. The other point of this conversation is to start a broad perspective of my future channel. Anything that I know, anything that I feel is worthy for you to understand to make yourself stronger, bigger, in better shape, or leaner, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about supplements, hormones, nutrition, workout programs, intensity, cardio, the different types of cardio, adjunct therapies, red light therapy, cold fusion, sauna therapy, you name it. It's on the table. Let's start the conversation. Comment, like, subscribe, please. And let's start the conversation. See where we can go with this. It's going to be a long, long conversation. But like I said, I am going to be your strength and conditioning coach in your pocket. And there's not a subject that we won't talk about. And if I feel as though it's valid, good or bad, we'll discuss it. I'm going to show you how to work out. I'm going to do tutorials in the gym. Not a subject that's off topic. Let's have a good time. Let's have some laughs, make some jokes. And again, Todd Derry, TD's Fat to Fit. I'll see you soon.